Hi guys, welcome back to Feature, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can extend your laptop's display to your Android smartphone. And I know this has a couple of very niche uses because my laptop is pretty big at 16 inches and my smartphone is at around 6 inches or maybe less than that. But again, this comes use in let's say you are doing something important on your desktop, and on the same time, let's say you want to play Spotify music, or you want to watch a small tutorial video, or let's say you want to keep a track of score of a cricket match or something else, anything. So if you need a very small display to keep track of something or as a small secondary display, then you can consider your smartphone for that case, because everyone has a smartphone lying around and yeah, it gets used. And the steps are also pretty easy. So let's first come to one desktop. So on the desktop, you will simply install the Spacedesk app. Okay. So you can easily find the Spacedesk Triumph console. So this we need in the desktop. So basically, you will simply go to Edge, open this virtual Spacedesk driver, or you can check it by video in the description. You also will find this. Okay. So Spacedesk, you can simply click here. Okay. And from here, you have to just select Windows driver. Okay. So you have to don't go for this viewer. Okay, go to driver. The driver viewer for Windows and so you have to do now the driver and not the viewer. So this one I'm going to click on. And after that, depending upon your system, like it should 32-bit, go with this one. If you have a Snapdragon or ARM processors, go with this, and the 64-bit processors, you can go with this. So I have 64 bits, I have downloaded this one, and then you can just follow the steps and install it. And also give it permission on the firewall when it asks, or it require admin permission asking, they need this solution. So that is pretty much it in the setup here. And once you install, you will get this console. Okay, and you can use it with the local area network. For this, your smartphone and the laptop have to be connected to the same Wi-Fi. But I would suggest going with the USB cable if you want to use it for extended time, because using it on local area boot basically consume a lot of your smartphone will heat up and battery will also consume, and yeah, you will get more reliable connection on the USB, and your phone's battery will also thank you for that. So for that, you just have to enable this checkbox. Make sure this is on, or this is not off. Keep this as on and check this up. Okay, USB cable Android. You can select from here and just check it out. And once this is done, now let's come to my smartphone. So here I have the Spacedesk app installed, and if you want to find it, just go to the Play Store. And again, I'm doing this for Android. On Mac also, this is available, but I'm not sure how good it works with Macs and iPhones. So here even let's search for Spacedesk. The first tab that I can see this, you just install. I have it installed, so okay. And you can see here it automatically starts searching for Wi-Fi. But I'm saying I'm going to use it with my USB. And before that, first go to the settings here, 3 dots, settings, and we will first edit some things. So resolution. So I'm going with the default resolution because I'm not going to basically use this for more serious stuff. It's just for modeling purposes. So my custom full resolution is there, or you can also lower it down if you like require a low resolution. So 1920 into 1080 also there, that's full HD. But for me it's 2K. So answer, this is fine for me. But the settings that you have to change is settings, rotation. Okay, so rotation, if you want to rotate it in any orientation, like for me, my charging is onto the left, but this was on the opposite side of the text. So I could check this. So what happens now is that I can easily rotate my device also, and the display, entire display rotated, and that's useful. So rotation, after that again, settings, quality and performance, you can here, keep this to the max image quality. Okay, and FPS, keep it at 60. Then no need to go all the way to 120. 30 seems a bit slow. So 60 is what I found best. Rendering depth 16 bit is fine. Okay, and FPS if you want to view with a neat processor. So this is it, and after this is done, I will just I'm here and I'll just simply plug this in. Okay. And as soon as I plug this in, I will go to the notification panel. Here it is charging via USB. I will change into file transfer timer auto. And then just give my authentication and see. It keep prompting me that it has detected the drivers and the app. So okay over here. Okay. And see. I got it here. You can see, and now see it is ported B. And just go like this and see I got this to turn it up. If I can turn it like this, any direction. And if you're not getting that, you can then just uncheck that for rotation. And now I'm just going to place it here. And see the right out is mirroring, but follow if it is not extending and if it is only mirroring the display, then what you can do is just go to your desktop, press Windows and P together, and here you'll get this go check options. So yours should be, if it is on PC screen only or duplicate, then you just mirror. Okay, you just change it to extend, then to extend, and then after once you're done this, go to more display settings. And here see, for me, if you see my orientation over here, so my laptop is at the top and my smartphone is at the bottom. So I have just moved this towards the secondary display, which I moved at the bottom. If you have it on the left or right, you can just orient it as you need. Okay. So for me, it's at the bottom, so I have moved it at the bottom. Okay, and this I have just centered it with it. Okay. Because you can see the resolutions are a bit different, so just keep it at the center. Okay, and then up one. So see, it has been centered, everything is fine. And now see, as soon as I move my mouse to the very bottom, you will see over here, it will come up on my this. So, and here also I can access everything. And if I again move it up, it will come back. Okay, so I can keep one screen here, the other one at the phone. And again, if you want to switch screens backwardly, let's say this is one of them and this is the other one. I need one on this and the over there. Okay, and I want to switch them rapidly. So what I will do? Let's say I want to bring this display from here, from my phone to my desktop. So I'll just click on this window and then press Windows Shift right arrow, and this will appear on the desktop. Okay. And I can just expand it, and now let's say I want to move to the back to my phone, Windows Shift right arrow, it will come to the phone. And I'm using this shortcut part because again, a phone's display is very small and using mouse on this is not the ideal tool. So this is just for monitoring and viewing purposes. And again, the rounded corners also makes things a bit thick. And one more thing, you can also use touch here. So that's the beauty of it, that if you don't want that, you can just use touch. See, touch is also working as it should. Okay, and the laptop. Even though my laptop doesn't have touch, but since my phone has it, I can use it. So this was pretty much it from my side for this video. I hope you liked this video and it helped you in some way or the other. If it truly helped you, do like this video, subscribe to my channel and hype this video as well. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.